Can you hear me? Just unmute and say whether you can hear me.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Oh, great, great. Thank you, thank you. I can see we are about 7. Some people have left the room. If you know some of them, you can message them and tell them that we have started. So the purpose of this meeting was to get to know each other and also to expound on more on the course, the BDA course, so that we can know where we stand and so that we can know where we are going. And so I will just begin by first introducing myself, give you my background, then we shall talk about the BDA course as it has been set by CASNEB. And then we will have a session whereby you get to give me feedback by telling me some of the questions that I will ask. Then I shall introduce our BDA course from Startup College. And then we shall wrap up. I had said that it's going to be a very brief meeting for today. Is that okay?
Yes, it is okay.
Let me share my screen. You can see my screen. So we shall, as I said earlier, we shall be looking at the CPA BDA course, the Business Data Analytics course, as it has been set by CASNEB. And I'm going to begin by introducing myself. I know most of you have been seeing me post items here and there in the group, whether it's WhatsApp or Telegram. So my name is Leonard Magwa, and this is my brief background. I have my professional background. I have about 5 years of experience as a data analytics instructor, as well as data analyst and a business consultant. I am a co-founder and the CEO of Startup College, which is the institution that is hosting us today. And part of my background is that I began my career at KPMG East Africa in the deals advisory segment, where upon gaining experience in auditing, consulting, and deal advisory, I left after about a year to focus on personal endeavors as well as further education. On top of that, I'm a certified public accountant, having sat for my final CPA exam and passed in 2016. And all through, I have been working as consultant, mostly in finance and business in general. So educational background, I have a Bachelor of Commerce from Strathmore University. I also have a Bachelor of Laws from University of Nairobi. And on top of that, I'm committed to continuous learning, and it is part of that inspired the formation of Startup College. Now, that is my brief professional background, but I am not alone in this course. I have my colleagues whom will be taking us through the course, and they will get to introduce themselves. They are also seasoned professionals in their areas of expertise. So when we look at the course outline from CASNEB, let me bring it up. So when we look at the Business Data Analytics course as presented by CASNEB, we can see that they provide a notional hours of 240, which are generally practice hours. And these are the hours that you are expected maybe to either sit in front of an instructor or undertake some type of training. So they expect you to use Excel and R. Most of you might be familiar with Excel, but maybe not R. R is a programming language. It is not yet quite clear how CASNEB intends the participants or the candidates to know R, because I've looked at the past questions and they have all used Excel. So Excel is an advanced data analytics programming language. Those who are familiar with programming languages, you'll know that R is one of them. So what CASNEB expects is that you're going to use this knowledge, the technological information technology, to aid decision making. This is because they came to learn that after going through the CPA course, some people start and finish without having interacted with a computer. And when it comes to outside here, the professional world, nothing is done manually, right? You will not find yourself drawing profit and loss accounts or statement of cash flows on a piece of paper like we are used to do in CASNEB exams. So what happens, we use software in practice. So CASNEB is looking for a way to introduce the use of software in the education or in the training of an accountant, so that when you are finishing your CPA, you're good to go. So so what is required, we all know that this is offered at the advanced level of CPA, whereby after you finish your advanced level, you're expected to do this practical paper. So you apply for it, and on the sitting that you have chosen, you just like the other way you've been applying for the other exams. This one you apply for it, but it's a little more expensive than the usual, because I can see CASNEB is charging 7,500 shillings, I think, for this one paper. And what they expect is that you just understand the fundamentals of big data and data analytics, and generally use of data analytics to relay business outcomes, and also business to aid in generally decision making in business, because we are trying to push for data reliant decision making, which is believed to be more objective as opposed to being subjective. So those are the learning outcomes that is expected. We are expected to use data analytics in management, accounting, audit techniques, and estimating the tax payable in the public sector. So the first part of this course is Introduction to Excel. And I usually say, those of you who have been seeing the videos I've been posting, I say that CASNEB assumes that you are in the advanced level of both CPA and Excel. So if you are not comfortable with Excel, perhaps beginning with a refresher course in Excel or an introductory course in Excel will do you a great service moving forward. Then once you do the introduction to Excel, there is the theoretical part of it now, where we look at the theories behind data analytics. We look at the CRISP, what we call the CRISP, the concepts such as big data, tools for data analytics, data visualization in Excel. And then now we move to the core application of data analytics. Now this part is now the practical bit. This is whereby you'll be expected to prepare financial statements while using Excel, analyze them like through financial ratios, common size statements, and so on through Excel. So this is whereby we are taking the practical bit or the theoretical bit that we have learned in the previous sections of CPA, and now we are using a computer interface. This is what CASNEB is trying to achieve. So the first part is financial accounting, then you have financial management. The skills that you learned in financial management, such as time value for money, we learn how we analyze such cash flows through a computer interface such as Excel. We also learn how to perform loan amortization schedules, performing capital budgeting techniques such as NPV and IRR. They are simple formulas that Excel uses, whereby you just put in a function and it's able to calculate the NPV and so forth, just like the way we used to do it in manually in the FM and advanced FM exams. And also carrying out sensitivity analysis for the sake of project evaluation. We have tools in Excel that make it seamless. From there, we look at the data, the specific applications of data analytics, one of them being management accounting, auditing, taxation, financial management, emerging, and then finally, we look at data analytics, emerging issues in data analytics. This is still a very new area in CPA because we see that they are not, we have not, CASNEB has not developed many exams in this area because we only have had about just one exam that the last sitting, we've had 2 sittings. So it is still a green area for CASNEB. So let me continue sharing. So we've looked at the CASNEB course outline. So I would like now at this juncture to hear from you guys. Maybe you can tell me what level of ICT and Excel can you describe yourself? Maybe we can start with Marion. Marion Gakau.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Marion.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Now, my level of Excel, I can't say it is advanced. I can say it's just basic because it was the Excel that I was taught, I think in 1 week or 2. That is what I've been using at work.
Oh, so you have past experience in Excel?
Yes, but
So,
it is not that much. It is not like, you see the way you say advanced Excel, I don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
but I'm developing the interest in data analysis.
Oh, okay. So, but in CPA, you have finished the advanced level?
Yes, a finalist.
Oh, okay. All right. So I can say like you are at the intermediate level. Thank you very much, Marion. Let's hear from Alexander.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Alexander.
Hi, too.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm good.
Yes. So maybe you can answer for us that what level of Excel and ICT can you describe yourself?
On my side, I can say I'm at the level of intermediate. Yes.
So you use it at work or you've just learned it in school?
I learned and I also use it at work.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Intermediate level. So I can see most people are in that level. So yeah, let's hear from Elisha. Thank you very much, Alex.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, for my case, I know only the basic, though I'm using at work.
Yep.
But I have no much knowledge about
okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Elisha. So at least I can say that this is an advanced. Okay, I don't want to say advanced, but this is a rather good step that you guys have made, that we can see that most of you have at least some knowledge in Excel. We've had sometimes past students who are going to sit for this data analytics course, but they have not interacted with Excel or even basic computer. So they have to start from basic computer, what they call computer packages, just basic computer literacy. But for those who maybe are not well versed with Excel, at least at an operational level, perhaps a refresher or a beginner level Excel course will do you a great service. But let us proceed. So our course, our business data analytics course, this is where I introduce the course that we offer, which is at Startup College. We have pre-recorded content, which is usually hosted at startupcollege.co.ke. Now, this includes videos that have already been recorded showing you maybe particular operations or how to solve certain problems from beginner level to advanced level. So the advantage of such a pre-recorded content is that you can pause the content and maybe try to internalize. You can rewind, it comes and erases some of the weaknesses of a live session. Sometimes in a live session you may fail to understand something and you are afraid to ask, or maybe you don't want to drag the people behind. But in a pre-recorded, you can pause, rewind, try it out. And the thing with this pre-recorded content is that you have lifetime access to it, such that once you buy the course, you can access the material even next year, even the year after. Now, this is important because sometimes you ever find yourself at work and you are meant to solve a certain problem that you learned in school, but you don't have your notes or that. But with this content, you can just open up your browser and go and get that exact moment that you need to access. Then you also have live sessions about once a week. Now, live sessions are also important because you get now to have one-on-one access with the instructors. You can ask them questions, you can follow through and see some of the tricks and tools that they use to solve the question. Now, you also get access to worked examples. So, for instance, if there's an assignment and you're supposed to try it on your own, at the end of it, there is the worked document that have been provided for you, such that you can download and compare notes, and you are able to see which are the tools, which are the functions, which are the equations that have been used. And then finally, there are some past paper solutions, questions and solution. So these are videos that you get to go through step by step, seeing the instructor solve the question, and based on which you can also ask your question. So on that, let me pause there and maybe ask whether there has been any of you guys who have been able to see some of the videos that I have shared. Have you guys seen the videos?
For my case, no.
Oh, okay. You're in WhatsApp, or are you also in Telegram?
Yeah. But I joined just recent.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If you're in Telegram, you can see them. You can access them at any time.
Okay.
So you get to see the kind of things that I'm talking about. Anyone else?
I started, though I didn't make a complete watch on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Though I saw the beginning, like 2 to 5 minutes. I didn't. Okay, I tried, but I was overwhelmed the time I wanted to go through one.
Okay. Oh. So Okay, those videos are just examples of what I'm saying. I'd like you to maybe view them, and maybe you can give feedback and tell us whether you are able to understand, or any type of feedback that you can give.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So that is how our course is. Maybe moving forward, you see. Maybe if you have any questions so far.
Yes.
We usually charge for the entire course from the beginner level or Excel refresher to the advanced analyzing the data and developing the content. We charge 6,500, but we have a discount. So at the moment, we are charging you guys 5,000 shillings for the entire course, and it goes for about 6 or so weeks. 6 or so weeks with access to instructors and also access to the pre-recorded content. Is that clear?
Yes, it is clear.
Do you have any other question?
And what about the payment mode?
Oh, the payment mode we have. You can either pay through the website. The website has an way you can pay, or you can get in touch with any of us, and we will give you the payment details, like the pay bill for the institution where you can pay, and now deliberate, talk to us, get to understand like the schedules, how you are, because we want it to be as flexible as possible. The course is usually gained on flexibility, because we understand maybe some of you guys are working, so we want to provide material that is well suited for your schedules and such. And that is even the benefit of pre-recorded content, such that if you're having classes at 6, sometimes you can be late, but it's pre-recorded. You can access even over the weekend, late at night, early in the morning. Yeah. And all right. Can confirm for us there. Okay. I can see Alex, you have a question?
Yes, I had a question, but I think as you are finalizing, you have answered my question.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the question, I may ask?
The Marion's case applies to my case.
Oh,
I finished the CPA back 2015. So I was asking, what is the impact and the purpose of the unit currently for the people who did not do the unit? Yes.
Oh, yeah. If your purpose is just to get the CASNEB certification, that is also a good purpose. You can once you do the course and do the exam with CASNEB, you can get your certificate, but that is subject to confirmation. But I think I need to add, one of the big disservices we have is that in the market is, as they say, could be flooded, right? People are doing CPA, BCom. Many of them are churning out from universities. But you find that once you enter the job market, you need to ask yourself, like, what is the extra skill that you have that can set you apart? Right now, when you don't have maybe an ICT accreditation or an ICT, like you have an additional skill on top of now the practical CPA bit, it puts you in a very good position. And especially data analytics, it's a growing professional career, because we do not have institutions that are training this course, data analytics. So you find that the more data grows, the more need. Everything now is being done online. So there's a lot of data that is being generated daily, and we need people to be able who can analyze this data and derive insights. So the people who have this as an additional skill will tend to shine in the job market compared to those who don't. Right? Am I clear?
Thank you. Yes.
Yes. Do you have any other question? I think Ebenezer, you joined us late. Ebenezer Nyaga.
I think me too. I had the same question because I did my CPAs. I finished in 2011.
Uh-huh.
So I was asking the same question. If still, so what happens? And you see, I think CASNEV is always evolving.
Yes.
Always evolving. So there are some units that we did that maybe currently they are no longer offered. There are new units coming in. They say I had just the same question. Is it data? By the way, can you say data analytics is the same as during our time it was called quantitative analysis or management accounting? Is it the same thing? Because I saw items to do with statistics and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, business data analytics is now on top of that. Like we still have QA, quantitative analysis, we still have management accounting, we still have financial accounting and FR and also audit. Now BDA, this course by CASNEP, is going to take all those things that we learned in MA, FA, FM, and now we are putting it in the computer interface through mostly Excel. So far, I've seen Excel. So we are solving the questions. Like you can find the same question that you did in FA, for example, or in FM. Now you are doing it on an Excel platform, right? So it is not new. It is not a replacement of those courses. It is just those courses, but now on a practical computer setting, right? So this is also a very good course to take, whether or not you want to do the CASNEB exam. Once you have this knowledge, it sets you apart from the market, right? And we also have this business data analytics course that is not for CASNEB, like it is internally examined by us, and we get to give a certificate of completion. And once you have done our exams, which is also accredited by TVET. TVET is the government authority that that accreditates colleges. So once our certificate can also be of value. That is, if you do not want to go the CASNEB, if you want to do the course internally and the course internally and get like a certificate from us. Alexander, yes?
Okay, thank you for the explanation. How about for those of us who had done CPA back then, and are willing to do the internal cost as you have explained? What are the costs of doing it?
So the cost of doing this course, you can either choose just to do this course alone, just the BDA course, or we also have a bundle if you want to start from Excel from beginner to advanced level, and then now we enter into the business data analytics. So if you want to do just the business data analytics section, it is the same. Right now, it's the same cost that we have there for the training cost, 5,000, which is the tuition cost, which I said we charge 6,500, but we had the discount. Now it's 5,000. But now, since the exam is internal, you'll need to pay an examination fee, and it's usually standard at 1,500. So if you are doing it fully internal, it will cost you 6,500.
Thank you.
That's clear.
How about if I plan to do from the basic Excel to intermediate and then to the final levels of the Excel, the whole package?
Okay, for a beginner Excel course, which is a simple like 1 week course, we usually charge 1,500, just the beginner course. Then intermediate level, the same, 1,500. And also whichever other computer program that you maybe want to refresh, maybe you want to learn PowerPoint, maybe you want to learn whichever, maybe Microsoft Access, or whichever computer package or computer software you'd like to learn, whether even QuickBooks and all those we have. So so I was saying, so if you want to start from beginner level all the way to the whole course data analytics, that is usually at beginner to, you've lifted your hand up?
No, sorry.
Oh yeah, so beginner to advanced to the BDA, that will be about 9,000. 9,500.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Brian? Yeah. Yes, that's clear. So there's the whole bundle for computerized accounting, and you can choose to do all of them, inclusive of QuickBooks, Sage, and now the Excel and BDA. So Ebenezer, you have your hand up.
My question is,
Yes.
under Excel, so what are the stages? It is beginner and then?
So you have beginner, intermediate, and advanced.
And then advanced.
Yes.
My question was, so where does things like in Excel, there's what you call it, if I'm not wrong, there's the application programming. That is Visual Basic.
Yeah.
So those are in advanced.
Yes, those are in advanced. Yeah, maybe we have our Excel instructor here, Mr. Peter Kemani. Maybe if you are here, you can break down the Excel course. Peter, I've called Mr. Peter Kimani. He has left. I think he's having network issues. He'll join us. He'll break down the course, but Visual Basics is usually in the advanced level of Excel. This is where now you get to the programming bit of Excel, and we also have like other advanced analytics that we use Excel that are covered in the advanced level. Peter? Yes, Peter, you're back. You can speak.
Leonard, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I tried. I left the meeting. I don't know what happened. So we'll be sharing our link to our website, whereby you can see the curriculum, the course that we are offering from beginner to advanced level. It's very meticulous. It starts from the basics, from even opening your Excel sheet to understanding the interface and doing the simple functions, doing the simple formulas. Then we also provide materials or practice exercises, what you'd call like templates, to help you step by step. You can follow the lecturer as he teaches. So we'll provide a link to show our curriculum and how the course is provided. I don't know if I've answered the question.
Or you wanted to know mostly about the advanced,
Yeah.
like what is covered in advanced. He was talking about Visual Basic, VBA.
Oh, asking about what is usually offered in advanced.
The advanced Excel, yeah.
So
Yeah, that was my question.
So in advanced Excel, we'll be covering things like VBA. We'll be covering pivot tables. We'll be doing data validation. We'll be doing what else? That's why I was saying we'll provide a link whereby I'll send the link. Actually, let me send the link to show you all the areas where we'll be covering, because saying them often right now, I might not cover them well. So let me share the link and show you through that.
All of you are in the WhatsApp group and Telegram.
Yes, on both.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this additional information is an information that can always be added.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So yes, I think generally Ebenezer, in advanced Excel, it covers those things you've asked. It covers the VBA, advanced functions, those both finance and statistical functions, sensitivity analysis, and so on. But there is a curriculum, a syllabus that we will forward. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Yes. Is there anyone else with a question? Yes, Marion.
Sorry, I didn't get what time, or is it a thing that can be customized for the student, or what time did you give us? If somebody to join, or it's an arrangement between the student and you?
Yes, so far we already have some people who have started, but as I said, it is we want to make it as flexible as possible for you guys, and we have access to like pre-recorded material. Once you are able to enroll the course, you get access to the pre-recorded content, and then for the live session, it is based on agreement. Like once we come, if we have like maybe you've enrolled in a group of 10 people, we either decide when we will be having the live sessions together based on everyone's availability, and those who cannot for some reason will get the meeting recorded and they will see it later. So once we have then it's a blend of both. It's a blend of both flexible and also there is a fixed time. Is that clear?
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I said if you want to like get into like the next cohort, which you have like a cohort every week, you can give your email address and number on the chat box, or whichever way you want us to reach you. Then we can give further information.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Anyone else? There are people who joined us pretty late. I don't know whether they were able to gain value. We have Mr. Frederick. there? Frederick Leseyo?
Yes, are you getting me?
Yes, we are getting you loud and clear. How are you?
Sorry, I joined late. I was a bit busy
Yes, you must be very busy.
somewhere, but I'm a CPA Advanced Analyst, and I wanted to do that analytical course. How
Yes.
much does it cost me?
Or you are doing it in the next sitting, or you
start
finished a long time ago?
No, I finished last year.
Oh, last year. So you're in the new syllabus? Yes, Mr. Frederick?
Leonard.
Yes, you are speaking. We lost you for a minute there.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Can the rest of you guys hear me? Ama nani amepotea?
Yes.
Oh, so it's Frederick who amepotea. You know, I could be assuming it's him and maybe I'm out. Okay, maybe in the meantime, as he gets his microphone right, whom else has not spoken? Anyone else who has a point? Ebenezer, you have your hand up?
No, I think I pressed it by mistake.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So is there anyone else who, before Mr. Frederick, yes, Peter, Mr. Peter?
So, Leonard, as we speak, I've forwarded the curriculum for the CPA, so that anyone can get access and get a feel of whatever maybe they are not really familiar with, or where they might have a problem, or things that they might not know.
Or you forwarded on WhatsApp?
WhatsApp group, I'm also going to forward in Telegram.
All right. So that will be clear. Yes, anyone else with any other question? So if we don't have further questions, I think we can come to an end of our meeting today. Thank you so much for sparing your time to join this meeting. I know you guys are very busy, but you have honored our call for the meeting, and you've been able to attend and also participate. So with that, maybe maybe you guys, how many of you are interested in this course? I can see Elisha there. Elisha provided his details. Is there anyone else who thinks this is a good idea? Or any feedback you want to give?
It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And we can always, we can always reach out